Hello, true believers. Welcome to Multiverse. I did not play the Avengers game in a while, but we have our friend Spider-Man that has been added to the game. So let us take a look at our friend Spider-Man. Holy crap, he looks awesome. So once we do login, if we go take a look at the objectives, we should have one that tells us about our friend Spider-Man. So basically we have to meet Spider-Man at the command deck window in the helicarrier. I have to admit, I had to look around a couple of times to find where it was. I thought we would see our friend Spider-Man, like whenever you go around the helicarrier, you'll see some of the various Marvel characters either on the deck or in a few places. So I thought we would see our friend Spider-Man, but actually, you have to look for this little web over here. So let us click on the suspicious web.
Hey there, New York. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. Wanted to give a bit of a life update since I'm sure you're wondering where I've been the past couple of weeks. Come on, guys. I'm talking to my fans right now. Sorry about that. But yeah, I've been a little busy, and I've sorta not really kinda been working with the Avengers. It's like a side hustle. It's hard taking down a multinational corporation, especially when your team has been deemed outlaws in the public eye. But we still find time to enjoy ourselves outside of work. I've actually been able to do a lot more recreational stuff since I joined them. Here's a secret from yours truly. The Avengers? Surprisingly normal outside of bad guy butt kicking. They're like this big family of heroes, all working together and helping out, but still finding the time to have fun. Not that I've been goofing off. It's still serious work fighting alongside the Avengers. But you know how it is. Saving the city all the time, all by yourself. It gets kind of lonely. I've met so many cool people now. I've been to so many wonderful places. And you know I'd never leave New York. You guys are always my number one. But the Avengers are like no other friends I've ever had. It's been kind of great. Sorry, I'm totally getting ahead of myself. Let me back up a little bit. Start from the beginning. This is safe, right? Yeah, totally safe. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I did not think this one through.
Hill should be in contact soon to fill us in.
Hey guys, we have a visitor.
Hey! You know, you guys should really consider getting a doorbell. Or a front door. Can I come in now?
Okay, Spider-Man, let's talk.
You two know each other.
Spider-Man's been fighting baddies in New York for like ever.
Sorry. I spent the last 5 years frozen. And in space.
I was living in a trailer.
With internet.
Well, I'd say I'm insulted, but 50% recognition ain't bad.
AIM had a pretty extensive file on him. No ID, though. You cover your tracks well.
Wow. Coming from you, you can't see it behind the mask, but I'm totally blushing right now.
Still doesn't explain why you were hanging off our helicarrier mid-flight.
Yeah, I need Tiny Dancer. She helped my friend slip some AIM intel to the Resistance a while ago. I was hoping...
I'm listening.
Right. So, I think AIM's working on something big. Like... chemical weapons big. I'm having trouble getting specifics because every file I've pulled off their servers is super redacted. The number of black bars on these things puts some modern art to shame.
And
I'm trying to track down their supplier, but I need Tiny Dancer to break AIM's encryption so I can get into one of their facilities. I can handle the rest myself.
Let us take a look first. If you're right about what Ames got planned, we'll help you get into that facility. Hang out until we're ready to go. Tony? Nat?
It's really not a big deal. It's just to get in... You're still walking. Okay. Don't worry. I'm an expert in hanging out. Get it? Hanging? Well, I thought it was funny. You know you guys don't have to come with me, right?
We know. Still gotta help, though. It's what we do. And, you don't have to wear that mask around us if you don't want to.
It's not really about me. There are people back home that I need to protect. And the mask helps me do that.
Hey, I get it. No one back home knows I'm Miss Marvel either. Except my Abu, of course, but, mask or no mask, we all need people who have our backs and really get us. Even the weird parts. Especially the weird parts. In any case, you should check out the place. Thor and the Hulk are competing in the harm room, but I'm sure you could kick them out.
The harm room? Is that name literal or ironic?
You'll see. Welcome to the Chimera, Spider-Man.
Thanks. Let's hope this was the right call, Pete.
Oh yeah. Now we have our friend, the Amazing Spider-Man. So today we will probably take a look at the various Spider-Man costume, although we might try the harm training, or we might save the harm training for next time. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So let's take a quick look at our friend Spider-Man. So let's see what costumes we can have. So obviously early on we only unlock the classic costume, but I'm very happy that we have the classic costume. I'm a bit surprised though that the costume did look a bit different in the trailers. Like the back piece was not really the classic back piece, it was like a stylized spider. But I'm very happy that we actually have the classic Spider-Man costume to begin with. So as you can see, we will unlock some other costumes as we go up in level. So let's take a quick look at the costume here. So it's pretty much just Peter Parker with a Spider-Man mask. So I assume when he's working as a photographer and he doesn't have time to put on his old costume. And here we have a variation of that. Basically the same thing with a different color. Why a blue Spider-Man mask? I have no idea. But sadly, this is one of the drawbacks in this game is that they have technically they have a lot of costumes, but it's the same costumes with 10 different color shading. So not really, there's not really that many costumes at the end. So here we have what seems to be like a reverse Spider-Man. So basically the colors are reversed. Again, it's the same as the classic, just with different colors. And another variation of the Peter Parker Spider-Man costume. Again, different colors. And here we have a negative zone costume. I would have made the webs white, but maybe it's just me. Here we have a slight variation. Oh, this is the spider I was talking about. So it is in the game. I thought this was a costume we would have. Like I thought this was the version of the costume we would have, but in red and blue colors. I guess this is the costume I was thinking of. Or maybe not. And if we take a look at the costumes in a marketplace, so you can see it's there's a lot of costumes that have nothing to do with our friend Spider-Man. And it might be easier to just go through this window to look at his costume. So here we can see the Spider-Man Ultimate Sublimate suit. And of course these cost some credits. There's a 50% off today, but I guess it doesn't apply to Spider-Man. It doesn't really matter. I wasn't planning to buy any Spider-Man suits. So here we have a Spider-Man Concrete Jungle suit. The Spider-Man Safety First suit. The Spider-Man Never Sleep suit. No idea what that's supposed to be. Again, the same costume, but with different colors. So, Hudson River suit. A Spider-Man Blue Peter suit. I guess this is inspired by Spider-Man Noir. I hope we have the Spider-Man Noir costume. Some people should be happy about that. So the Spider-Man Menace suit, yeah, this I remember from the comics, but different colors, I guess. The Spider-Man Anglophile suit, I kind of like it. This one, it's a bit weird looking, but I kind of like it. So we have the brown recluse suit, the Spider-Man Future Forward suit, Spider-Man MK3 suit, radioactive suit, shadow suit, Spider-Man Uptown suit. Not sure why the trench coat, but oh well. Well, I guess yeah, it was a variation, I guess, of the Spider-Man Noir. Spider-Man MK1 suit, Spider-Man Big Time suit, Spider-Man Arachnophobia suit. Just like a hoodie with some slacks. Oh well. So the MK2 suit. So again, a lot of those are just a reskinned or recolored version of previous skins. As you can see here. Same here. The wrestler suit. That's not from. I'm not sure where that's from. So the Secret War suit. I assume they mean the Secret War we had a few years ago as opposed to the classic one because it looks nothing like the costume and the Secret War suit. Basically, I hope we're going to see the black and the Venom costume, basically the black Spider-Man costume, but maybe not. Pretty weird suit. So again, this would look great with Spider-Man Noir. I'm not so sure why they're not using it. So here we're getting into the suits that we can earn playing the game. Those we already saw before. I don't think we saw this one. I don't think we've seen this one before. I think this is one where the suit we saw in some of the trailers. Yeah, this is it. So I thought this was the suit we would have starting the game, but we actually have the classic suit, and I'm very happy about that. So I'm very happy that we have the classic costume with the classic colors and also the classic spider in the back. I love that costume. So next time we will play the Harm Training Spider-Man missions. So see you guys next time. Excelsior!